Wisconsin Dells, one of the premier tourist towns in the upper Midwest. Located about 1 hour north of Madison, Wisconsin, it is known as the water park capital of the world, with over 200 water slides throughout the water parks and resorts. Wisconsin Dells is definitely a fun summer town, and it offers a lot in the winter too with the indoor water parks. But what if you want to do more than the indoor water parks for the spring? Keep watching, and I'll show you how to make the most of a spring trip in Wisconsin Dells. This is awesome! Welcome to Wisconsin Dells, the water park capital of the world. So you want to do a quick spring getaway, and you want to do a little bit more than the indoor water parks? I've got you covered, and I'll tell you what you could do here in the spring. Well, you can always visit Quick Trip. There's over 800 of these gas stations and convenience stores throughout Wisconsin, and Minnesota, and Iowa, and now South Dakota. The vast majority of them being right here in Wisconsin. And there's 4 of them here in Wisconsin Dells. But you probably had something else in mind instead of checking out these gas stations, right? No worries, I got you covered. Well, there's always the AMC movie theater here in Wisconsin Dells. I know, you probably got a handful of movie theaters right around you, but in case the weather becomes inclement and you get a little waterlogged in the indoor water parks, you could always come here. You could check out Cocaine Bear, maybe. Have you seen that movie? I haven't seen that movie. What do you think of it? If you saw it, comment below. Let me know your thoughts and let me know if I should check that out or if I should just ignore it. Of course, there's always the Kalahari. This is the very first one of the 4 that exist right now, right here in Wisconsin Dells. They've got the indoor water park, which is, I think, 125,000 square feet. That is a lot of indoor H2O fun. They also have an adventure park that you can check out with indoor go-karts. There's a climbing course attraction in there. There's bowling in there. Oh yeah, they even have rides in a huge game redemption center right here at Kalahari. And this would be another first for the entire chain of Great Wolf, the first one built right here in Wisconsin Dells. This is a great resort, by the way, for young families with little kids. Although they do have one of my favorite intense indoor water park rides, then that would be the Tornado. But a lot of neat stuff that you can find here at Great Wolf in the Wisconsin Dells. And if you are not a recovered shopaholic and you still want to practice that, well, there's the outlets in the Dells. A lot of great outlet stores here. All the latest fashion trends. This is a great place to come check out. Definitely a lot of neat stores in the outlets at the Dells. Right next door to the outlets at the Dells, Knuckleheads. Now this is another great place for families with young kids. They've got rides inside there. There is bowling. The building basically says it all. Huge arcade and little rides. You know what? Even some of the teenagers would probably enjoy this place as well. There are also a handful of escape rooms here in Wisconsin Dells, and they are a lot of fun. If you haven't done one, you'll definitely want to try them. They are a blast, including this place, the Booby Trap. Am I allowed to say that? This is a family channel and everything. I mean, is Booby okay? Up for a little horsing around. Horseback riding is always a fun thing to do, and you'll find a lot of very picturesque trails. You like that word? Some beautiful trails throughout the area here in Wisconsin Dells, and there are quite a few horse stables in the area, so you'll definitely want to check a couple out and do some horseback riding. Another really impressive resort is the Wilderness Resort. I believe they have 2 of these now in the country. This is the first one. It seems that Wisconsin Dells is the starting grounds for these big resorts, and there's a newer one in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Now this one just did a big upgrade on their rooms, and they also did some really neat stuff with their indoor water park, or one of them, because they have several smaller indoor water parks connected throughout the resort because it's so huge and just kind of spread out. The Tommy Bartlett Exploratory has over 100 hands-on experiences that the kids will love. No, it's true. That's what the sign says back there. But you'll definitely want to check this place out. And if go-karting's your thing, well, there's a handful of go-kart tracks here in Wisconsin Dells, and most of them are open weekends in the spring, just like this place, Big Chief. Now this is a fun place to check out because they've got the amphibious vehicles, the duck rides, land and water. It's a great vehicle to check out. And they've also got zip lining. And I've done zip lining a few times, but I've never done it here. And I really got to check this place out myself because zip lining here looks like it would be a blast. Right over there is an outdoor ropes course that is owned by this place, and my kids have done it in the past and they just love it. Oh, that reminds me of one of my favorite TV shows. Cue the MASH theme. Have you seen Hawkeye by chance? Younger generation won't get that. Real alligators. Wonder if you could pet them here. Another duck place, and I did a duck ride on the channel for, I think it was Memorial Day weekend last year. I'll link that video into the description of this video. You'll want to check it out to see more about the ducks. They're a lot of fun. Oh yeah, and while you're at it, when you're done with the ducks, you can just go over here and more go-karting. Of course, as I film this, it's a weekday and they are not open right now, but they are open weekends. As you can see, the carts are out. And the big sign over here, yeah, says they're open. They're waiting for you. Now that is one big horse, and it's also a go-kart track, and I believe they are now open select weekends, and of course that will become busier as time goes on with more weekends. You can always just check out their website here at Mount Olympus, and if you can't find a horse to do real horseback riding, you always got this guy, I suppose, right? And now, I'm not too familiar with Wizard Quest, but not too long ago, they moved into this newer location, and actually, it runs the entire block, all the way down. And I need to check this place out because a lot of people are loving it. That's the reviews that I've seen on Google. A lot of people here in Wisconsin Dells talk about it, so I'm gonna have to check this out and tell you more about it in a future video. The Dells boat tour is always a fun thing to do, and it looks like the boats have come out of winter hibernation as they're back in the water. And if you'd like to check out the river absolutely free, check out some of my videos here on the channel where I go out on my pontoon boat, and I've done a lot of fun rides, and there's just a lot of beautiful scenery on the Wisconsin River here in the Wisconsin Dells. And it's absolutely free, at least when you do it on YouTube, and those videos are in my channel. All I ask is just subscribe and give the videos a thumbs up. And speaking of the river, there is the River Walk, absolutely free to do, and it starts in downtown Wisconsin Dells, and you get to see some really pretty parts of the Wisconsin River. Now, it's not a huge river walk, but it's definitely a pretty river walk, and if the weather's perfect, you got to check it out. Chula Vista is also a very popular indoor water park resort. They've also got a little outdoor water park section as well. Now, I see they've got these towers over here. I've actually done this in the past, at a different location, this attraction. I don't know if it's actually open or not in the spring, but it's a lot of fun in the summer. It's basically a reverse bungee. And like a lot of the big resorts, they've got their own golf course behind me, so if you want to tee off, this is a great place to do it. Yeah, I'm losing daylight. It's getting tougher to see, but you could go from the professional golf to the putt-putt mini golf. It's all here in Wisconsin Dells, and a lot of this stuff is open already in the spring, at least weekends. This is always a family favorite. It's the Rick Wilcox Magic Show. This guy really belongs in Las Vegas. He's really, really good, and it's such an entertaining show as well. So if you're in Wisconsin Dells this spring, and he's got a show going on over the weekend, you'll want to get your tickets for that. And again, just check the websites of all these businesses, or just Google them, Google Wisconsin Dells, and then you can find out the calendars and the operating hours for all of these businesses, because they're back, baby. They're ready for 2023 here in Wisconsin Dells. I hope you found this video informative and somewhat entertaining. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel if you're into travel and attractions and all kinds of fun things. I've got a big trip coming up really soon that I'm excited about, and of course I'll be taking you with me, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it coming up in a future video. Subscribe now and you'll see me on the next one. So you want to do a quick spring getaway, and you want to do a little bit more than you... So you want to do a quick spring getaway, and you want to do a little bit more than you... Yeah? It sure would be nice if they had horses here as I do this quick video. Not one horse in the stable. How am I supposed to show you that there's horses here and there's nothing in there? Believe me, there's horses in the Dells. Brand new last year. An attraction that a lot of people are loving is this new spinning water slide. The thing is actually rotating like a Ferris wheel. And speaking of the river, there is the River Walk that you'll find in Wisconsin Dells, and it will bring you around just a little sliver of the river. I mean, we're talking very small. Nah, that doesn't make sense. Right over there is an outdoor ropes course. Right over there is an outdoor ropes course that is owned by this place. And like a lot of the big resorts here, they've got their own golf course. So if you want to hit the links, or is it teeing off? Hitting the links? I don't know, I don't golf.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you've got a moment, check out one of these videos on your screen and comment below on the video you just watched. And if you're not sure what to comment on, let's get social. Tell me where you're watching from. And don't forget,
subscribe now.
Hey, I was going to say that.